Okay, and the last game is a game that a friend of mine nicknamed Dick Dispermian, but his real name is Nick DeFermian. But Dick Dispermian's
What
pretty
a
good.
nickname.
Yeah, that's pretty
Thank you,
good.
Finn
Well,
Gold,
my friend made it up and nobody knows about it except my friend and me.
for the
We've
500
never told anybody
bits.
else.
Oh,
But that's a pretty good nickname. He used to call Lindsay Freddie Fish Cakes, which I
yeah.
also liked.
Oh.
But not, I mean, Dick Dispermian is genius. Yay, 500 bits. I don't know how Al died. I don't remember. I might have known at the time. Hey, Fem Beingold, do you know Kurt Stein? Kurt Stein died about a year and a half ago.
It's funny that his name just worked out that way.
He was moving, like moving apartments, and like he was carrying something and he like collapsed and died. You probably know Kurt Stein if you know Al Chow. I would guess.
He died from squamous cell carcinoma, neck cancer in 2021.
Who's that? Kurt Stein or Al Chow? Now I'm getting confused. I don't even know who you're talking about.
Yeah. He'll probably answer. He's been active.
Kurt Stein was good friends with John Fedorowicz.
Al Chow.
Al Chow? He died in 2021. I thought it was longer ago. Man, that guy knows a lot about Al Chow.
Yeah.
I played Al Chow several times. Al Chow was a very unusual person. Very unusual.
He just Googled.
No, but very unusual.
Yeah.
Okay. And I could explain why he's unusual, but it would take hours.
Yeah, please don't.
But I'm going to tell you
The
to me
very,
to me
very
the funniest
thumbnail
to me the
version.
funniest. He always called you and referred to you
Yeah.
by your first and last name. He'd be like, "Hi, Karen Boyd, how are you?"
I've seen people.
He's
do
like,
that
and I was
before.
talking to Fred Lindsay, and he said Al Chow, me, and he always called everybody by both their names.
I've seen that is funny. I've seen people. do
Hi,
that
Ben
before.
Finegold. I'm like, what?
Very stilted way of talking. I bet.
Eh,
Probably on the spectrum.
I don't get this Seinfeld reference
Which one?
from Lawful Waffle. Everything he says is a Seinfeld reference.
Ben, are you hurt?
I keep doing this, but it's involuntary.
Ouch, chow, ouch, ow.
Ouch, ow. Okay, Al Chow. Okay, good. That's his. I thought it was a Seinfeld reference. I was gonna do this.
Oh, it was ouch, chow.
Yeah. Okay. This game was played in the same tournament as the Al Chow game. This is perhaps my best game ever. Perhaps. And the other game that I beat Nick DeFermian is also my best game ever. Like two of the best games I ever played were against DeFermian.
I'm always gonna think of
Dick DeSpermian?
I'm always.
Fen Beingold, 500 bits. That's right. Al always wore a suit jacket. That's right. He ate alfalfa sprout sandwiches. Yeah, I believe that.
That's funny.
Now, this isn't a joke. Al Chow looked like Fu Manchu. Like
Yeah.
occasionally he would like have some mustache. So I called him Fu Manchow. True story. Okay, so this is my game with Nick from the Chicago Open. Obviously a Queen C2 Nimzo because I won. Castles, Knight F3. Now he made a mistake. C5 and D5 are the best moves, with Knight C6 being like third, I guess. He played B6. This already gives White a very nice advantage. This is the wrong time to play B6. So I played E4. He played Bishop B7. Now my pawn is attacked because like this is pinned. And I played Bishop D3. He took. If I take with the queen, my pawn's hanging. So I have to take with the pawn. Now he made a move you would never think of. Thanks, Sapu Bob, for starting the train.
Yay, Sapu Bob.
Thanks, SJM McFarland. I think maybe he started the train, McFarland. Because the other guy gave
I
up.
emailed with Sapu Bob.
Yay.
Thank you, Sapu Bob.
Could somebody type? Oh, somebody did. We're 4 subs away from 1,000.
That was nice.
Okay, so here he played a move you would never consider.
All right.
The engine says it's the best move.
A move I would never consider.
Yay, Fem Beingold gave 5 subs. We have 1,000 subs. You guys are the best. Well, it says we have 998, but 1,001 subs.
Yeah, I don't know.
Ready?
I wouldn't go H5.
The engine says this is the best move.
All right.
Ready? 98.
Oh.
That's the best.
Terrible.
Because I'm going to play E5 attacking his knight and then win this pawn.
Yeah.
He wants his knight to go to D6 so he can attack my C pawn, which he did.
Oh, okay.
So I played H4. Now, 1994, thanks for the, I can't say your name, Karen Well. Thanks for the sub.
Sir Leash.
There you go.
Thank you, Sir Leash.
Okay, so if I was playing this game now, I would play castles and H3 and rook E1 and bishop D2 and A4, and then I would offer a draw, okay, from a position of strength. But in 94, the way I played chess was, I'm going to kick your ass. And I didn't care that I was playing De Firmian or Fischer or Kasparov or Capablanca. I didn't care. So I play H4, and I know, and during the game, I felt I'm definitely going to win this game when I played H4. I was like, I'm going to win this game. And this is like one of the best games I ever played. So somehow the power of, nonsense, it worked.
Hang on. Thank you, Frankly Delicious, for the sub.
Frankly.
Delicious.
Okay, he played Queen E7. I played E5, threatening H7. He played F5. I took en passant. And now the engine wants him to take with the knight. And the reason he didn't take with the knight is I play bishop G5, pinning his knight. And now I'm threatening his H-pawn. Okay, so his position's bad. So he took with the pawn. Now his queen defends his H-pawn. Yeah, we got a raid.
Thanks. Oh, and also, Squang, thanks for those gift subs. And thanks, FM John Curtis, for the raid.
Yay, he raided us last time, too.
Yeah, I remember that. Let me just make sure I didn't miss any. Thank you for all those gift subs, Finegold. We did miss some, like 5. How many did he do? 5.
Yeah, I mentioned it.
Oh, okay. Well, I didn't.
You were looking at the position.
I think that's all I missed.
Okay, so now I played bishop H6, attacking his rook. Played rook F7. All my moves are the engine moves, by the way, because I was good in 94. And then I played rook Carlson said I was cheating. Then I played rook H3, because I don't want him to mess my pawns up, and I want to play rook G3 check, and so forth. Okay, he played knight C6. And this is like, this is one of my favorite moves of the game. Except I play other moves that I have more favorite. Okay, so I played the move King F1. This is an excellent move because I want to play Rook E1. And I remember showing this game to Kaidanov when I was working with him. And he was like, you played Rook G3 check. And I'm like, no. The next move he said, you played Rook G3 check. And I said, no. Next he says, Rook G3, no. I'm like, I play Rook G3 check when I feel like it. He thought like you play check, King H8, then you continue. And I said, I'll play this whenever I want to. And he was like, all right. Okay, so he played knight D6. I played rook E1. He played bishop A6. And now I calculated 1 billion moves ahead in this position. And I played D5. He can't take on D5 because I take his queen. So he's going to play knight A5, which is what he played. Then I played DE. He has to take back. And then I played the pawn sacrifice, although I'm losing this pawn anyway. C5. Oh, wait, I played knight D4. I played C5 next move. Okay, knight D4 attacking his E pawn. So he plays E5. And now I play C5. And when I played C5, I calculated like the next 8 moves or so. And my calculation, which the engine agrees with, is takes, 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 knight F5, knight F5, queen F5. And I said, I'm down a pawn, but I should be winning because his pawn structure is so bad, his king is open, his knight's bad, etc. Okay, and the engine says I'm up 1.4, so that's probably winning. Thanks, SJ McFarland, for small number of bits.
Yeah, thank you, Finegold, for the 300
For a
bits.
big number of bits. Okay, he played knight C6 because his knight is terrible on A5. I played rook E4, which is the engine move. He played knight d8, getting back to the defense. I played rook a4 because I want to play rook a6. And then his knight can't go to e6. And I don't want his rook to come in, so I made sure his pawn was attacked. He played king h8. I played rook to d3. My rook's great on d3. I like the way he played king h8. I never played rook g3 check. I showed him. Played c6. And this is where I played my favorite move of the game. And I didn't know this until now. It's the engine move. It's easily the engine move. Okay, you get $4 trillion if you find it. I played the best move here, and it's the engine move. Like, if Hans played this move, then he was cheating. But I played this move before engines were good. Well, in 94, they were pretty good. Not like now, though. That's 29 years ago.
Let's see. That didn't work.
So the engine says my move is plus 2.38, and the second best move is 1.3. The audio's quiet? That's possible. It's possible I didn't check. And nobody said anything the whole stream. Wow, nobody said anything the whole stream.
Darn. It's probably not going to be usable, like, as a clips.
Now it's not quiet.
Man.
Nobody the whole stream for 2 hours said anything, and the volume was on 10 out of 100.
Darn, I'll have to tell that editor, because that's a problem we put on YouTube.
That's because I had a lesson today, so I changed the volume.
You guys always feel free to speak up.
Somebody did say something earlier.
Oh, I didn't
see anything.
See it, or I would have.
No.
And I hadn't been talking real loud.
Quadruple said it was still too loud.
But you probably can't hear me at all, which is fine. I'm not saying a
You're
lot.
next to the microphone.
No, I was leaning back and I don't talk. I was talking lower than usual because I just figured it was fine.
I did, but no one could hear me. Trying to Learn says that they can boost it, the editor.
I know. It's just another thing she has to do. It'll be fine.
I always check the volume before the stream too, and I didn't. That's like one of the things that I do is I make sure that the volume's at 91 or whatever. And then I forgot to do it, and nobody said anything, except the person who said something. Okay, time's up. It's 9:21. You gotta.
Yeah, go ahead.
Ready?
Mm-hmm.
Are you sitting down? Okay, so as a joke, Bonarici got it right. He made a joke about this move.
Maybe he wasn't joking.
No, he was joking. No, you already got it, Bonarici, when you were joking.
Oh, he says, no, I want to keep looking.
No, but you already got it, so you can't keep looking. Bonarici made a joke, and the move was right. Right, he was joking. You ready?
Yeah,
Here,
been ready.
Yeah. King G1.
Not so much build up. King G1.
Yeah, by far the best move. Okay, and here's the variation I analyzed. Okay, I thought he'd play knight e6, and he did. And then I play rook a6, which I did. Mm-hmm. And he could play queen b7. And if my king's on f1, if I take, and he takes, and I take, queen takes rook is check, followed by queen g6, and he's winning.
Oh, if your king not moving.
Now queen takes, and I have mate in 1 10 different ways.
Oh, yeah.
So he can't play queen b7 because I played king g1. So the king's not on this open. And if he checks me on the back rank somehow, then I have king h2. Otherwise, king e2, suspicious. So king g1's by far the best move. Okay, now he played the move c4, attacking my rook, and I saw it. And now I remember, just like it was yesterday, he picked up his queen and put it on e8. Then he put it back on e7. Because he realized queen e8 is no good. But once you touch your queen, you got to play queen e8 because your knight's hanging. Okay, so this position's winning for me. The engine says I'm +3. But queen e8's really bad. And queen e8's bad because he undefends the d6 square. So queen e8 gets totally crushed. But this pawn's hard to defend. So he's losing anyway. So he played queen e8, rook d6. Now he's really crushed. Okay, he played knight g7, which is correct. I took on c6. Now material is equal, but look at our pieces. This guy's like 4-time U.S. champion. I've never been so embarrassed that this guy's our champion. Also, he wrote MCO 13. Okay, so then he played Queen F8, and now you got to put it in H. H5. The idea is H6. And I showed this game on the stream, the very end of it, because it reminded me of a puzzle that we had in our puzzles. And I was showing this at the end of this. Played Rook B8. I played H6 check. He can't take because I win everything. And so forth. So he played King H8. I took. He checked. Notice I can take his rook or play King H2. If I take his rook, I undefend my rook on F6. If I play King H2, then he doesn't lose immediately. He can play Queen takes H6 check. With the idea Rook takes H6, Rook takes F5. And this position is winning for white, but it's take a long time to win.
Yeah, no, that's good. Thank you, Finegold, for the 200 bits.
Okay, so instead, I played Queen takes Rook, and he realized after Rook takes Rook, Rook takes Rook, that he can't take my Rook because Queen B8 check. So he resigned.
Yeah. That's pretty cool, though. I need to get better at coordinating my rooks and queen. Make sure I didn't miss
And that, everybody, is 1994. Those were my favorite games from 94, especially this one.